Welcome engineers to Race Alpha problem. Today's problem is finishing the AI test for McLaren's 100 AI, and then we just move on to a bunch of other stuff. First off, if you did not check out the previous section of the AI test, spoilers in 3, 2, 1, it weren't that good. We got one win at Belgium, was it? I don't think it was Belgium. We got one win somewhere. Must have been Belgium. Yes, it was Belgium. Anyway, we did a final 5 today, and then we move on to some telemetry app work because an error popped up when doing the 5, and then just some other stuff in preparation. Enjoy.
Turbos at the end. That was horrendous. Absolutely horrible. 12.5, I think.
So there we go, there was the Canada lap. 1.7 seconds off Verstappen. So that went really well. I realise I've not got my laptop up. I'll be back in 1 sec, but it'll be no seconds for you. So here we go, I'm back with the times now. Where do we lose the 1.6 seconds? Well, in sector 1 we lost 7 tenths. In sector 2 we lost 4 tenths, and in sector 3 we lost 7 tenths. So I'd hazard a guess that each of the chicanes that happened, but not really good, seeing as at this end of the season we would be fighting for the championship and every point would matter. In the race we did manage to get up to 15th, and maybe there was a little mistake in terms of I didn't watch the lap, so I have no idea what happened during the lap. Anyway, our fastest laps, I was still 1.1 seconds behind. 6 tenths in sector 1 from Verstappen's 30.3 versus my 20.9. 22.6 versus a 23.1 in the middle sector, losing 5 tenths. And in sector 3 we actually matched each other, doing a 29.1. So yeah, there must have been a mistake somewhere in the quali lap. Enjoy Vegas now.
20 minutes in and we still haven't started the second race. That statement is ignoring the fact that we're in qualifying for it though. Wow! $33.7.
So, after the highs of P8 or something in Vegas in the last AI test, we are down in P19. Obviously, me talking about Canada, this is 100 AI, and this would be for the season after this one, because, you know, we're on 94 AI, we want to be 100 AI once we finish this, so if we practice 400 AI, then we'll be prepared for next season. Unfortunately, in terms of times, I ran over 7 tenths in sector 1, 1 tenth in sector 2, and we gained 2 tenths in sector 3, so we must have made a mistake in sector 1 that brought us all the way down, especially since we were able to get to... oh no, that's only P17. What about the fastest laps? We did ours on lap 4, 35.7, and Alonso, the winner, did his on the final lap, 34.9. So we lost 8 tenths. Still. Where do we lose it? 45.7 plays a 46.2, so we lost 5 tenths in just sector 1 alone. It's probably that it's probably that chicane. In sector 2, a 26.5 from me. Oh, never mind.
Despite using the same turn in reference, I always take a different line through that turn 1. God damn it!
I really don't give myself enough time, do I? Anyway, Texas. P19 again, 9 tenths off. Where did we lose that time? We lost that time not in sector 1 because we gained a tenth on Max. I did a 25.5, he did a 25.6. In sector 2, he did a 37.7, I did a 37.8. So we lost a tenth, so we're pretty much equal going into sector 3, where I did a 31.8 versus Verstappen's 30.8. So we lost the second in sector 3, sorry. Wonderful, that must have been a mistake, or 2. Again, I didn't watch the lap, you did, so you could tell me. And then in the race, it obviously must have been a mistake because we all got all the way to 9th with a fastest lap of a 36.0 compared to Verstappen's 35.9 on lap 1. Do you really start that far in front in P1? Anyway, DRS must have helped us. Sector 2, our lap time was a 38.3 versus Verstappen's 38.5, so slipstream maybe not that much. Maybe clean air is better. Still lost 4 tenths in the final sector though. Sector 1 we were matching though, so interesting. Anyway, Mexico.
Not again. Oh my god.
Once again, we were down at the bottom end of the table, this time in P20, with a lap of an 18.7 versus Verstappen's 17.6. We lost 1.1 seconds. Where did we lose the time? It wasn't in sector 1, we did a 0.672, Verstappen did a 0.694. So we gained 2 hundredths there. In sector 2, we did a 29.4 versus Verstappen's 28.9. So we lost half a second in just sector 2 alone. And then in sector 3, we lost over half a second, doing a 20.6 against Verstappen's 19.9, losing 7 tenths overall in sector 3, therefore the 1.1. And in the race, we were only able to get to P19 with a fastest lap of a 20.5 versus Verstappen's 19.0, 1.5 seconds. So we got worse in the race. Probably didn't have the DRS, probably why we lost so much time. Sector 1 time was 6 tenths quicker than max, so that was not the case. In sector 2 we did a 30.5, Verstappen did a 29.4, so that's where 1.1 seconds is, and in sector 3 he did 20.2 and I did a 21.1. Lovely. Let's go to Brazil, final one. And it was kind of better. P16 with a fastest lap of a 9.8 versus a 9.4, so at least this time we were within half a second. So this one's not that bad, even though the position looks bad. Where did we lose the time then? We lost 1 tenth in sector 1. In sector 2 we lost 3 tenths, and in Sector 3 we were matching. So Sector 2 is where I need to improve the most, which is not that bad. So you can be quite proud of Brazil. So just little improvements needed before we begin the season on 2024 game.
Now, let's discuss that. Who?
Balls. Damn it. Right, time to take screenshots of telemetry.
I can't believe I actually did this. So, normally I don't do stuff when I say that I'm going to do stuff, but surprisingly I did. And this is really blurry on my end, so I can't read it. It shouldn't be blurry when you go full screen when the video happens. I don't know. So yeah, you'll just have to look back and forth in between. But yeah, that is the end of the AI test on 100 AI. Only one win. A lot of circuits outside of a second. Well, quite a few actually. Not a lot. Maybe a lot. I don't know. I don't think so. Europe was quite fine. Anyway, what did we do next? Well, as it's the beginning of a new month, I did a telemetry app show preview. What was it called? Showcase at Britain in time trial. Here's the best lap.
Improvement on the final lap. Well done.
So we did half an hour, and that half an hour will be going on my third channel. Surprisingly, you can't find if you search for it, but if you look in channel links, and actually you might be able to find it now that there's a couple of videos on it, you might be able to find, at least you can't, just look in my channel description on this one, and you'll be able to find it. Speaking of telemetry apps, what did I do next? Well, I found I found an error during the AI test. So it was a similar error to what happened a couple days ago or weeks, I don't know. So I first went to Saudi, see if I could replicate the error and find out why it happened. Enjoy me struggling to find it.
I think I have a feeling why it happened. Let's see. My theory is it's because I crashed out. However, I don't remember crashing at Saudi, and I've crashed before. I wonder if it's just an issue with Grand Prix mode. Oh, I didn't find the error.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I think I know how it's caused though.
The Aston.
Whoa!
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an improvement.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Nope, telemetry app looks good to me. Say looks good. It doesn't. Just gonna see what it tells me it is able to drive on. So it tells me tarmac, rumble strip, concrete, rock, gravel, mud, sand, grass, water, cobblestone, metal, rigid. Something cropped up at the beginning, but I can't tell when it was because it was before. That hadn't changed the whole time. Tarmac, rumble strip, concrete, rock, gravel, mud, sand, grass, water, cobblestone, metal and rigid. It's happened twice now and I can't find out how to sort it. Did it happen at Mexico? I'm trying to think what race it could have happened at, because it was one of the 5 final, and it was one of the 5 where there's grass. So I don't think it was Texas or Vegas. I'm gonna try Canada.
It's okay. As you just heard, I couldn't find the error, so I moved on to Canada. One really important thing to note is there's a lap data screen, and you would have seen it if you watched my Miami time trial showcase of the telemetry app. Why didn't I just use that? Because it would have told me the exact point around the circuit it happened. And then if I went into the session packet, it would have told me the exact circuit. Okay, my thought process here was that maybe damage would be it. So I was deciding after I decided let's try and drive on it.
Way to go. I was hoping I could drive over the debris that I caused. Where did the front wing go? The front wing just disappeared. Oh, it's there. How did I miss it?
Yeah, by the way, the audio is unsynced. I don't know why. It's Twitch's fault.
Oh, it despawned. Okay. Right. I'm gonna test my theory.
Drive-through penalty, you've got a drive-through penalty. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
I need to disable rules if I want to do this.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your
Some people have just driven over some of it and yet no issue.
MFD.
Should I drive over it? That looked like it went under my wheel. Okay, so it's definitely not that. I'm just gonna have to hope to find it. I was doing so well in that Canada race as well.
Okay, I realised I hadn't explained what the error was. So, the telemetry app tells you what each tyre is touching. The telemetry app told me the tyre was touching something that it wasn't in an array, and so it couldn't pick an item in the array. I was trying to figure out what the item was supposed to be. In the end, a couple of weeks ago, in my time, I just changed it to random nothingness. Anyway, enjoy me making a setup.
I have no idea what I'm doing. No. I did not mean to do that. That just seems like it's going to give me more grip. Go to garage. We'll save this as setup in progress. What's the top Xbox dude doing? Complete opposite end. Suspension is left alone. Okay.
And there we have it. That's the end of the first episode of the new season. I guess it's kind of a new format. It won't last long because I didn't do much of that much more. So what's going to go on next? Well, on my third channel will be the Silverstone showcase. At the moment, there are already well, in my time there were only one, but there will be all four. I only ever did 4. I will be starting again soon, maybe. But the next up is the final lost episode that I forgot to download. All it was me painstakingly going through Singapore and doing qualifying over and over again, like I said in the previous in episode 51. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Check out my channels. This one, Twitch, VODs, and the behind the scenes. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.